All right, check this out. Before I forget his name, Dave Auto Care Center. Okay? Dave Auto Repair or something like that. I forgot. Just that quick. I'm watching a video. I've watched several videos on his channel, and he strikes me as someone who would tell you the truth, but only when it's convenient to him. When it's not convenient to him, he's not going to tell you the truth. All right. What I'm talking about is that he has a little short video where he says he shows a diesel truck with a plugged up filter, exhaust filter, right? And he says, there's three things you should do. Change your oil. And he's 100% correct on that. Change your fuel filter. He's 100% correct on that. We're talking about diesel truck now. And he said, never idle your truck. Never idle your truck. 100% bull crap. I guess you young people don't realize that, 30 years ago, all people ever did was idle that diesel engine. I mean, not necessarily 30 years ago. I mean, even now, you go to a truck stop, you see diesel trucks sitting there idling. Idling does not hurt any engine. The only engine idle hurts is an engine that don't have a good cooling system. Okay? Pretty much any engine designed in the last, 30 years has a pretty good cooling system. All right? Especially diesel trucks. They got damn good cooling systems. Okay? I used to drive a 99 International. Okay? It was like a school bus chassis. You know, like a school bus, front of a school bus, right? It was the DT4600, I think it was, DT4600. That truck on the dash, it had a sticker that said, in cold weather, maintain, I think it was 1,250 RPM in cold weather. So in other words, hot weather, just let the engine idle. But in cold weather, it had a plaque said, maintain 1,250 RPM. If your truck don't have a plaque on it that says, maintain a certain RPM, it's okay to idle the truck. My old company, NEMA, my old company, we had max. You could not raise the idle. You know how you turn the cruise control on and speed the truck up? The Max wouldn't do that. You couldn't fast idle them. Why? I don't know. Probably because it was no need to. It was no need to fast idle. But getting back to this International, I found out, first of all, like on a cold day, just say it's 30 degrees outside. I used to haul propane. We had a safety meet one day. I started my truck up and let it idle. Everybody else, we had two other International. We had a couple Freightliners, right? The Freightliner, you could just crank them up and let them idle, they'll heat up. The International, you had to fast idle them because the truck would not build heat. We had a safety meeting. The safety meeting lasts 30 minutes. My truck was out there running for 30 damn minutes. I come outside, the heat still won't work because the engine never heated up. But again, that was a 1999 International, and it was a school bus type chassis. It's not a freaking it's not a pickup, okay? And it's not a semi. Another time, I parked on the side of a building. I used to swap out propane tanks for forklifts. I parked on the side of this building, and it was cold that day, and air was coming around the side of that building like a jet stream. Well, I swapped out, I don't know, about 12 tanks, something like that. I get into the truck and I would write up the little ticket, what I had to write out. And a lot of times I would lay my hand against the steering wheel, but the truck vibrated so bad, I used to have to step on the gas and speed the engine up for the vibration to go away. Well, whenever the International was cold, when you step on the gas, it would crackle, right? So this particular day, now I've been driving, I've been did my route, I've been out doing my route for a few hours. The engine is warm, right? Because it was on the side of that building and that cold ass air was coming in front of the truck, apparently it had cooled that sucker down to like 100 degrees. I mean, the temperature it wasn't completely cold, but it was down quite a bit. And when I stepped on the gas, it crackled real loud like it was cold. I'm like, what the hell? I looked down, the temperature gauge had dropped down, right? From that cold air rushed into the front of the truck. But again, that truck, and come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen a plaque on any other truck that said maintain a certain RPM. I've never seen one. And I've driven quite a few semis. I've never seen one except for that freaking International. But again, he's sitting up telling people that DP air filter, whatever, clogged up because the person idle. Bull crap. And the thing is this. Newer diesel trucks are designed to run clean wherever the engine is, whether it's at idle or if it's making full power. They are designed to run clean. They design them that way, you know? And then you have people who say, well, when a truck is idling, it's just dumping fuel into the engine. That's 100% bull crap. Then people go, I saw it. There's a video where somebody said it. It's bull crap. No diesel engine sit there and dump fuel in the engine during idling. Then people say, well, it can't burn completely because the engine idling. Bull crap. If you understood how diesel run, you would know that at idle, diesel burns the least amount of fuel at idle. It sprays just enough fuel in that engine to keep it at a certain RPM. That's it. It does not dump fuel into the engine. Then some people will say, well, what about when it's cleaning out the filter? It still doesn't just dump fuel into the engine. It speeds the engine up and it sprays a little extra fuel in the exhaust to heat up the filter. But it doesn't dump fuel into the engine. It does not do that. Never does that. If it does, something is wrong with your damn truck. But this is also the reason why if you go out anywhere, you'll notice you don't see smoke coming out of diesel trucks no more. You don't. When I started driving 18 years ago, there was times you go up a damn hill and you will see smoke coming out of the back of a truck. You don't see this no more. Why? Because the computers, the technology has gotten so much better that diesels are clean. They're clean running. Again, 2016 Freightliner I drove at Neiman, the tailpipe came down up under the truck. This truck, when I gave it up, it had 430-some thousand miles. I could get on my knees and go out there and sniff the tailpipe when the truck was running. You couldn't smell anything. Nothing. When I say nothing, I mean absolutely nothing. You don't smell diesel fuel. You wouldn't smell nothing. You know why? Because it was a clean running engine. And it don't, like they say, dump fuel in the engine. Because if it dumped fuel in the engine, you would smell diesel fumes. You don't smell diesel fuel. Dre, y'all have a good day.